Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the League of XCOM Season 5. As always, I'll make a bullshit excuse why the video took so long, but really, I was busy procrastinating. But now it's Saturday, and with nothing more important to do, it's time to bring you guys another fine installment. So this mission's pretty kick-ass as it's not a bomb disposal mission in your first month. It also nets you 200 space bucks, 2 scientists, 2 engineers, as well as another rocket heavy. In the past I've tried to do this following tech path without this mission, and I believe it can't really be done. You need an extra rocket if you're going to be waiting on beam weapons for a while, because you want to rush plasma weapons. It also has got a muton, and if I can capture him, that'll make my plasma weapons come up even faster. Nonetheless, I've played this mission already a few times and I can tell you one thing about it. There'll be plenty of dropping, overwatching aliens heading our way. With that in mind, the name of the game this time around is slowly moving up and overwatching them as they drop on us. Don't blink because the first round is about to start.
That alien is unusually human in its appearance. They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further analysis.
We managed to take out the first Thinmen with our overwatch, but there's still one behind us. So it's time to toss a grenade to remove his cover. With no cover, Italy will be able to pick up an easy kill and we can continue our advance. After a few turns and no more aliens showing up, it's time to shake a leg and continue our adventure. In past playthroughs of this mission, I've always gone left. It's always worked for me pretty well in the past, so I'm going to be doing that this time around as well. A few turns later and it's round 2 as more aliens fall from the sky. The one behind us, Italy should be able to pick off with 250% shots, and it should be a cakewalk. Well, this is going to be problematic. After a few minutes of thinking about it, I only really have one clear option here. I need to spend the overwatch so that I can move somebody in and take him out, as I don't want to take a 50% shot chance again. With that overwatch spent, I am now free to move Vigart into another overwatch shot, which is a misplay on my part, which I do pay for it by taking 4 damage. Well, at least I can take comfort in the fact that Vigart can stun me a Thinman. Yep, things are definitely not going my way. At least with a 73% shot, Graves is able to pick off the kill, so it's not that bad. Sivir will hunker down, the last remaining Thin one will overwatch her. On my turn, I'll have Sivir take a shot at the Thinman to deal 5 damage. Graves will move just in range of the Thinman, which will not trigger his overwatch, pull out his trusty pistol, and take a shot that needs to land. I've had some bad luck so far, but that pistol shot hitting really shows that even at its worst times, XCOM can still throw you a bone. With no more Thinmen remaining, the left side reloads and takes some full cover. Nidalee will then use her medkit on Vigart to ensure he can survive another shot to the face. Not much left else to do, so the center team's going to push up a bit. Next turn we move up the left side again to full cover and have the civilian follow. Another turn of no aliens is another turn of pushing up and overwatching. Here comes round 3 as the alien menace continues. With some nice overwatching, we take out the Thinman, but unfortunately Sivir missing the sectoid means I have to still deal with him. Graves will toss his grenade, and Sivir will take another shot, this time hitting the exposed sectoid. With the aliens dealt with, it's time to continue the push on the left side of the map. Once again, no aliens, and once again, we're going to continue pushing on the left side until we can find round 4. As we push up this turn and Muton drops down, I still have another charge on my Zappy gun, so my plan here is to capture it, hopefully, and get the plasma research credit. Oh, and a Thinman drops by too. Unfortunately, we only managed to deal 5 damage to him with all 4 Overwatch shots. But that's not going to stop Sivir, as she's going to pull out her pistol and go straight for the dome. Here I actually lose some footage. I can't really explain it. I could have sworn I had it. I might still have it. It might just be in the 300 other clips on my hard drive. In any case, one of the churns is missing. My video returns here. As I remember, I used Sprinter to move Vygar to full cover and used Hunker down with him. When he moved down there, he activated a group of sectoids, and then I had Graves follow him up, and Nidalee moved up a little bit, but mostly stayed in her spot. As I move Graves around the corner, I spot another sectoid and a Thinman chilling behind cover. I have a lot of aliens to deal with, so I think now is about the time I want to use my rocket. I'm going to be able to blow up a Thinman and a sectoid, which isn't bad. With 2 more aliens dealt with, I have 2 sectoids and the Muton to worry about. Sivir can't see the action, so I'm going to sprint her across and hope maybe I can get some shots next turn. Then I use Vygar Smoke Grenade to help reduce the chances of that one Muton shooting somebody for 6 damage and killing him, basically. Graves moves around the corner, and what do you know, that sectoid I just found is on Overwatch. Thanks to the penalty to the smoke and the extra 5 from Tactical Sense, he misses. While smoke grenades are great and all, there's one important thing I forgot. Mutons have grenades. That sectoid gets mind merged and continues his streak on missing my assault. Though with a smoke grenade and 3 enemies, it's almost like having full cover for an assault. This turn I want to tase the Muton. To do this, I need to deal at least 8 points of damage before I want to attempt it. I start off with seeing if Sivir can land the unthinkable shot. Five damage is actually really good, and now I have the option to shoot twice with Nidalee. These shots are pretty terrible, but worst comes to worst, I can still run and gun Graves and at least kill the Muton. In a strange turn of events, 18% shot lands, and the Muton's down to 1 life. It's time to bring out the Zappy gun and take our chances once again. I really did not expect to capture this guy, like I had hoped, but man, did my team pull this one through. With that, the only real question is which sector dies. With 1 sector left, it's time to move up the VIP and get the nice surround on the last remaining sectoid. This sectoid though is not going to go down without a fight as he connects 2 damage to Graves' noggin. Graves moves up and it's time to kill the remaining sectoid. Or put him down to 1 life and let somebody else have the glory. Well, the glory doesn't belong to Vygar, silly medic. With only 1 person left, Graves' life is surely in the hands of Nidalee, landing this 48% shot. Well, I thought that was the last alien. Turns out there's still another Thinman that's late to the party. It's up to Sivir to close out this mission, or deal 5 damage. I don't really have any other options here, so I need to have Nidalee move up, as she's the only person that can take a shot and not die. That shot will leave a mark, but it ensures that Vygar and Graves are not going to die to 4 damage Overwatch. After that, I move the VIP to the location and evacuate him.
I've given up everything to keep this device out of the wrong hands. I hope your people gain something of value from it.
With 1 life left on the Thinman, I can now move up Vygar and take a pistol shot to bring the alien down. So ends Operation Enduring Dawn. We came, we saw, we took some plasma to the face.
device and our contact are secure.
Back to basis promotions for everybody. Nidalee going to pick up heat ammo, which is very good once we hit month 4. Vigard is now able to carry 3 medkits, though I still probably will have him hold on to the taser for now. I get Gunslinger for Sivir. And rounding it out, Graves picks up lightning reflexes and much needed ability for the team. Not only does capturing the Muton get us the normal goodies, but now we can also have an alien grenade to throw at Thinmen, floaters, so we can zap them when they only have 1 life, which is pretty sweet. With 200 space bucks, I can afford to do some space management. Space management. With 200 space bucks, I can afford to do some base management. We dig and build a generator. It's not even 24 hours later, and we got another abduction mission. Now, all this advanced science is great and all, but unless we have the engineers to back it up, it's pretty useless. So I'm going to be going for engineers this time. Our new heavy is going to be leveled up exactly how Nidalee is. I build 1 scope for Sivir. And the heavy is going to be picking up a medkit. Jace gets the fancy grenade, and Ezreal gets the taser in case the opportunity arises for me to taste something. Join me next time, guys, for Operation Bleeding Scepter. As always, if you liked the video, thumbs it up. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments section. If you have not subscribed yet, I highly recommend that you do. And as always, I'll see you guys next time on the battlefield.